Just got done talking to one of my Army bubbas who took the PDF to get better at running and swimming. Man, super impressed. Took it, ate it, crushed AFAS. Is going to the Q course. He was asking me for some advice. You know how I am, man. I don't like to give advice on something that I haven't done, somewhere I haven't gone. So he didn't have no mentorship. We got that fixed quick. Hooked him up with two of my Green Beret bubbas. They're going to see him through the course. Make sure he knows what he needs to know. Make sure he gives himself the best opportunity to be successful. That, my friend, is how we build champions for life. Enjoy the video. As always, if you like it, smash the subscribe button. I'm trying not to yell too much because I got this new super duper setup in here and it's kind of live on the sound. All right, y'all. Hope you enjoy the video. As always, leave a great comment. I'm reading comments at the end of this video also.
I think we were going to talk one Sunday, but it was more or less like if I wanted any more information outside of the PDF.
Okay.
And I looked at the PDF and I was like, man, this is something totally different and new. And I just felt like I didn't need to waste your time. Like, I'm going to go with the PDF and whatever that was on there. And it did, it did wonders for me, like running wise and also swimming wise.
Okay. So, and where are you at right now?
I'm over at Bragg right now.
No. I'm saying, you're in the middle of the Q course, or you just getting ready to start the Q course?
I'm just getting ready to start. So selection already happened last year, and
so you went to AFAS, but you weren't on my program on AFAS, or were you?
No. I was on something different. I kind of just did my own thing and just focused on my weaknesses before I left.
Okay.
Which was obviously just mileage and time under a ruck.
Okay.
And then when I got back from SFAS, I just did nothing but lifting for a month, trying to get my strength back. And
okay.
I noticed when I went running again, the lifting, like my legs were bricks and I was slow. And that's when I got in contact with you.
Okay. Because I just built a, when you get done, make sure you give me a call. And I just built an Army one. I work with my two Green Berets and my couple of Rangers that I got.
Okay.
And so I would love to get, you are just going to get done with the training here. You got probably 18 months of training left. And then I just want to get something that's because mine for buds is pretty simple, right? Run fast, swim fast, do good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I know at Q Course, we got rucking on Mondays and Thursdays on my program. But I don't think it's enough rucking distance-wise, personally. But I just listened to my Green Berets and my Rangers, and it'll be interesting to hear. You're just going to get out of training, so just make sure you hit me back when you get done or whatever. All right, yeah. So what are we talking about today?
So pretty much I'm classing up. We did the PT test, and I did good on that. I maxed that out.
Okay.
What I'm trying to aim to get at, one is, just giving credit where credit is due. And, the speed tree and the nutrition part of the PDF that you sent to me was a big help in increasing my run speed, increasing my tempo, my speed and my tempo runs.
Okay.
And then two, other than giving that credit to you that's due, is trying to maintain that, maybe implementing rucking now, because I'm going to have to do that leading into the field portion of the Q course.
Yep.
And trying to maintain the speed, but also improve like ruck fitness while I'm going to be in a very intense schedule, like training schedule.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to give you a couple things. Okay. We're going to talk about this, and then I'm going to ask you about AFAS, because I want to kind of talk to you about that and just how prepared you were, and about a couple questions I have, okay? So okay. The first thing I'm going to ask you is, who is the Green Beret that's mentoring you?
Nobody, sir. It's pretty much,
okay. What rank are you?
I'm an E6.
Okay, you're E6. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to get on the phone with my crazy dude, okay? And I think it'll be good for you to have this conversation with him, because I don't talk about shit I don't know, okay?
Okay.
And I've been doing a lot of listening on like the CAG Bubbas, right? They walking 18 miles. Like the one dude said he walked 18 miles a day for the 3 months leading up to CAG selection. Like before
Yeah.
that he had been BSing. The other dude said on Saturdays and Sundays he was walking 50 miles. So 2 25-mile days. Um so my thing in selection or in Q course is you have to be cognizant of your recovery. And the Army's a little bit different. Like in the SEAL teams, like when you go through buds, you get done every day at 6:30. Like
Okay.
every 2 weeks you got a night evolution and you're up until like 3 or 4 in the morning. But the whole rest of the time, and you got all the weekends off. So it's really easy, like at night, to make sure you pound some pasta.
Right.
Make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. You know, on the weekends, like Friday nights, we all went to Outback and crushed big meals. Early on, I was running Saturday mornings. I was running Friday nights, and then I might go for a long run on Saturday mornings. And then we could recover. What is the Q course schedule? Like, it's pretty much go, go, go. How much downtime do you have in your schedule?
So I know for about 12, maybe about 12 to 14 weeks of it, it could possibly look like a 9 to 5, just
Okay.
when you're learning what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
And then the rest of it is either waiting for the next phase, which will all be like field phases.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So,
So
so here's what I'm gonna tell you. All right. And this is, uh, it's hard for people to understand. We try to show up, and you know this because you showed you're like that now. We're trying to show up in the best condition we can be in.
yes.
And so understanding that the Q course is a marathon and it may you may have to go for a run after a day, right? Like I use the analogy of Bud's prep. If there's a day where we don't run on the schedule, my guys are going to run at night. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going
Yeah.
to run. If you find yourself, and it's hard to do when you're in training. The way I did it was as soon as the training day was over, I had my stuff set up so I could work out, like walk in the barracks or wherever you're living, put my shoes on and go for my run immediately when I come in there. And then that way it's just part of the day. It's not something I'm trying to I'm not getting back and relaxing and kind of unwinding and then trying to go for a run at like 8 or 9 at night.
Right.
Okay. The other thing is, you have weekends off in the Q course?
Yes, during that so I think even like under the SWIC, so like the battalion, the training battalion, I believe they still acknowledge all like federal holidays and stuff, but
Okay.
especially during like possibly the 9 to 5 phases,
Yep.
they have those weekends off.
So I'm gonna get you on the phone with my dude, and he'll answer the little questions. But if I'm giving you advice, I'm gonna tell you like, hey, I'm gonna go slam a ruck in Friday night, and then if I got
Yeah.
Saturday off, I can sleep in as long as I want. Right? Your family's not going out there with you, or are they already out there?
Oh man, my family's with me 24/7. They've been with me through everything. Yeah, so they're here.
Okay, so they're out there with you. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
that's one of those deals where you gotta try to get that family time as much as you can.
Yeah.
But maybe you go bang a ruck out till midnight and you get up in the morning. That's
Oh
just
yeah,
one.
man.
That's one of those things. How long you been in the Army?
Be coming up on 8 years in October.
Okay, so you very fluent in rucking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty. I mean, I'm experienced. I've been to Ranger School. I've got a couple deployments, but
Yep.
I'm not cocky, and I'm very humble in the fact that I can gain a new perspective on like staying in shape, improving rucking, and like this is gonna be a whole new thing for me. So gaining that knowledge from like somebody who's been through a pipeline like this can definitely help me out. So,
What's your MOS?
right now, it's 19 Delta.
Okay, what's a 19 Delta?
So Cav Scout.
Okay. All right. So here's the other thing I'm gonna tell you, and I'm just gonna talk off of my experience. So when we go to SQT, which is a SEAL qualification course, there's a lot of hand holding going on. Okay, and I say that because, like, when you start doing room clearances in houses, it's one man room clearances. So you got, 3 or 4 cadre with one dude, and so there's a lot of downtime. All right,
Right.
and I used to like, I would pack my shoes up for the day, right? Put them in my shooting bag, and then at lunch, I would go for a run. They give you an hour lunch, hour, and we normally get an hour lunch in the SEAL
Right.
teams. I go for a run. As soon as lunch hit, boom, I go hit that 5 miles, come back. I have about 25 minutes, eat my lunch, go get a couple dry runs in the house, and then get ready for training to start back up. So I can't, cause I have asthma real bad. I can't go I can't go more than 3 days without running, or my physical performance is affected immensely.
Yeah, I got
So
asthma too.
yeah, you want to keep that quiet, obviously. Okay, hey, real quick, have you had any, like, in that part of the country, because you coming from my home state, I had a lot of problems in that part of the country with my asthma. So just make sure you got that stuff inhaler somewhere
Yeah.
around you. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So I just want, like, I try to explain it to people in that line of work. You're responsible for your physical fitness. And a lot of people fail out of the pipeline because they assume that training is going to have you ready for the next block of training. Okay? So too many people rely on the training they're getting to be all that they need, and everybody's different. Like, I couldn't, like, when SQT, dude, there would be, I mean, we would work out kind of in the morning. We might do PT and not run, and then go to the range, and it'd be like that for 2 weeks straight. Like, I can't run. Like, I got 3 days minimum or maximum on my not being able to run. It's really 2 days. If I don't run on that third day, that fourth day is gonna be awful. And so I had to run, and it was easy for me to run at lunch, right? Like, so you got to kind of judge that and see, where's your physical fitness? How much do you weigh? Watch your weight, right? From Ranger School, you go to Ranger School, you lose a lot of weight, right?
Yeah.
You ain't getting no extra working out. Once you lose like 15 pounds, you ain't getting no extra working out. You need to extra eat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But, like, that's all and then just understanding, like, your recovery is just as important as your working out. Hugh McDonald! Jay-Z, just wanted to let you know I've been watching your videos for the last few months while I was studying for the LSAT. Motivation. Took it last month and got my score 99th percentile. Drop a big fire ass boom on this video, man. Hey, bud. Really glad we could be of some service to you. I'm glad you liked it. Man, I'm waiting for the message that you send me that says, yo, I'm going to Harvard, Yale, Stanford. Got into one of the top business schools in the country. Never forget, man. Nobody gets to the 99th percentile by just showing up and taking the test. Hope you all have a good day. As always, enjoy the videos. And maybe you can get a video comment read on here if you so lucky. Really, it's just don't use a bunch of big words so that I don't get tripped up when I'm reading. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful day.